Hey everybody, Hunter, Fisher, Trapper, Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and Country Cook Steve Hall here in Nashville, Tennessee with pretty Miss Sheila behind the camera. Hi, Shishi.
Hi.
We just got back in the store, and if you're like me, when you run through the store for years, I think, man, I want a tuna fish sandwich. You just grab a little can of this tuna fish, and you ignore the can down on the bottom shelf, which is chub mackerel, and it's usually on sale. Really inexpensive, and it tastes fantastic. Now this is chicken of the sea, 15 ounces, chub mackerel. So today I'm going to make mackerel fish sandwich, not tuna fish sandwich, but mackerel fish sandwich. And if you'll come closer, I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do here. Now that we got a close-up, I wanted you to see the can, chicken of the sea, chub mackerel. And this stuff is really, really good. And it's fun. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to open this almost all the way up. I'm going to stop just right there so I can use the lid as a strainer. Dump all this juice out of there. I'm going to give it just a second. Now you could use that for some sort of fish dish or something, but I'm just going to throw it away. But here's where the fun starts for me, because I love these little bones that are inside here. Before I put it in a bowl over there, I'm just going to dump out them 4 or 5 little chunks, and then I'm going to open this thing up here. Can you see that, Sheila?
Yeah.
And inside, you see these little row of bones? I love them. I'd eat them right on the air right now, because they just chew up, almost like nothing. But I'm going to save them over here on the plate. But if you want to take these out of yours before you make it, you can, or you can just leave it in there. But I break them open and I rob them little bones out of there, because they're like eating the crunchy tails off of bullheads or something. I don't know. But they're just got a lot of fish flavor. And if they bother you, go ahead and take them off there. It doesn't make any difference. Let's see if there's some in here. Yeah, sure there is. See? Them little guys? Oh man. It's like, have you ever had salmon or something that's had those this little guy probably don't matter. And another thing too, this also has like a fine skin on the outside. If you want to take the time to do that, I leave it in there because it's so flavorful. That's the reason for making this dish to begin with. But I'm saving these for my own little pleasure. And there they are. Now, I'm going to transfer this into this bowl here, just like tuna fish out of a can. And I'm going to I put it on the plate here first so I could show you taking the little baby bones out of there. And I'm just going to mash this up. Then I'm going to put in 3/4 of a cup of sweet pickled relish. And that's right here. 3/4 of a cup. I measured it out and put it in the refrigerator, so it kind of wanted to stay in my little cup there. Oh, that smells good. Just the sweetness and the fish together already. And that is that wonderful mackerel. Chub mackerel. I didn't say salmon on the air, did I, honey? But it's chub mackerel. Make sure you buy that at the store. And I have 1 medium onion chopped up, whatever that comes to. You can add a little more, you can take a little out, you can put more pickled relish in, you can take a little bit out, you can add a little sugar. Make it your own. And then we're going to get to the unmeasured step, just like grandmas used to tell you, a little dash of this and a little pinch of that. Well, we're getting ready to do that with our mayonnaise right here. We'll start out with a good heaping tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons. And stir. I'm so used to putting that in there a lot. That might be just about right. 2 tablespoons if you like a little bit less. 2 heaping tablespoons if you like a little bit more. But I really like it heavy with mayonnaise. I really like that flavor. Now we're not done yet, because we're going to give it just a shot of salt. And if you can't see what comes out of your salt shaker, hit it in your hand first so you know what you're doing. And then I'm going to pepper this up pretty good on the top, because remember, I'm going to mix it all through there. It's the same thing I do with coleslaw. It's the same thing I do with a lot of dishes, is I use quite a bit of pepper. Not so much that it'll run off the neighbor kids, but, and there you have it. Now we got 2 ways we can, well, a lot of ways you can serve it up, but man, that is so delicious right there. Here is our little bit of bread. Now we can make a couple of sandwiches out of this. And nobody touch these little bones in the corner. They belong to me. I'm not going to get a big challenge out of Sheila anyway. And you can serve this with some dill pickles. I don't have any, but they're in the refrigerator. I don't have any on the table for this particular recipe, but that's all right. You can imagine what I'm talking about. And you notice that I buttered the bread lightly, very lightly. And I also do that in my recipe that's on here for how to make sloppy joes, because if you'll butter the bread just lightly, it'll keep this from soaking through. In other words, if you make some sandwiches and set them on there for everybody, you're good to go. Okay, and there's your sandwiches. You can have it straight up. I'll just lay these sandwiches over here for now. Then I'll grab another plate when we turn the camera off. And I'm just going to lay some lettuce on here. Let me show you one other thing I like to do too. We washed the lettuce and we pulled the outside little sheets off of there. Now you can chop this in half and then cut the core. Whatever you do, don't start this. Don't start shoving straight in with a knife. One thing you can do is take this and smack it on the table real good like that, and that core comes right out. Isn't that slick? That's how you can chop everything else up, and you'll get your most value out of your lettuce if you'll just whack that core on the bottom, and it breaks off where it's not bad stuff. So, and I like to get some bigger sheets off the outside here that look good. And this is the way Sheila likes to eat this. I'll lay that over there, and then you can just put a little bit of this on top and serve it as a light lunch. Put a couple little cherry tomatoes on there, maybe some of them old greens that all the big chefs sprinkle on everything, and you'll really have something. Let me move this over here, and let me put my sandwiches over here. And here's the thing, don't forget, if you're at Sheila's house, you cut your sandwiches corner to corner. You don't want to cut them like this because you'll get reprimanded. So make sure that you cut them corner to corner, and hopefully that has been helpful. And again, try it. You're really going to like that. Mail me the little bones because I love them. Chicken of the sea, chub mackerel. And you will notice that the little baby bones are gone. I think they fell off the plate somewhere or something. I'm sorry, I had to eat them up. They're just so delicious. And I tried that. That's the right mixture. A little dust of salt, a little bit heavier on the pepper. Put in your 1 medium onion. Get yourself a 15-ounce can of this chub mackerel. It's on sale because nobody buys it. It's the best. And make yourself a delicious, delicious sandwich, or just on lettuce straight up. Mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons, 2 heaping tablespoons is how I like it. 1 medium onion and 3/4 of a cup of pickled relish with that can. Stir it up, and I hope you enjoy this because it's absolutely delicious. You can also put it on hamburger buns, stuff like that. Serve it with some chips and some pickles and all that stuff. I ain't going to take the time to set that all up, but you get the idea. By the way, there's our little subscribe button right up there in the corner. If you like these recipes, I'm still smacking on them little bones. They're so good. And don't go crazy over the bones, because if you eat sardines, you're eating baby bones. If you eat smelt, you're eating baby bones. They're all in there. And they're all cooked up anyway. If you just dumped it out and mashed it all up, you'd never know the difference. But I steal them out of there because I really like them. Hit the subscribe button if you like our recipes. And if you don't, no, I'm just kidding. I hope you enjoy all that stuff, and we'll see you next time. Say hi, Sheila.
Hi, Sheila.
And tell them I didn't mean to go.
Yes, you did.
All right, we'll see you next time right on here with Cooking with Shotgun Red. Bye-bye for now. Of course, I'm not going to let those sandwiches go to waste. I put them in my vac bag machine, and I turn the vacuum down so it doesn't crush the bread, but yet it still seals it up real nice. And for those of you that like your sandwiches smashed it like I do, turn the vacuum up. It'll really smash your little sandwich down so when you're ready to eat, it's pre-smashed. I think I'm having too much fun, Sheila. I'll see you guys later. Bye.